5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, it drives me crazy, as it does so many of my colleagues, that we sometimes have agencies doing their work for years when they haven't been authorized by the policymaking committee. We want to make sure that doesn't happen with the Federal Maritime Commission. The reason so many of us got on this committee is we knew it was a working committee with a chairman and a ranking member who wanted to do things the right way. Sometimes people ask me, my colleagues, how is it that in a double or triple landlocked state of South Dakota, I've taken such an interest in maritime issues? And of course, it's because every single American citizen, and of course every state, is really impacted by ocean shipping, by the ports, by maritime commerce, by supply chains in this country. And the cop on the beat is the Federal Maritime Commission. And if we don't have a functional FMC, we do not have a functional American economy. A few years ago, Mr. Garamendi of California, who's been a great partner in this work, he and I passed the Ocean Shipping Reform Act, along with so many of you. It was a huge step forward in making sure that we push back against the anti-competitive behavior of a number of foreign-flagged ocean carriers, including those that are basically run by the Chinese Communist Party. To continue that work, we've been working on the Ocean Shipping Reform Act, as well as this, the reauthorization of the Federal Maritime Commission. I want to highlight two buckets of policy wins in this bill. First off, the FMC has a really important and wildly underappreciated mission. This reauthorization reinforces that mission. It protects American shippers from unfair practices by those foreign-flagged ocean carriers by extending the FMC through 2029. It expands the FMC's advisory committees. That makes sure that we've got the expertise from the private sector there at the table so we can continue to make good decisions. And it reinforces the FMC's independent nature by making it clear that it takes a majority vote of the Commission to release FMC investigative efforts to outside parties. So that's bucket one, I think, overall strengthening the Commission's ability to do their job. The second bucket is the bill really helps the FMC get tough on China. We know that China is notorious for unfair trade practices. We have seen those increase in recent years. This bill establishes a formal process to report complaints against shipping exchanges like the CCP-controlled Shanghai Shipping Exchange. This way we can make sure that the FMC is able to do good investigations so we can understand exactly what is going on. It codifies the definition of controlled carrier under the Shipping Act to encompass state-controlled enterprises in non-market economies like the People's Republic of China. And finally, Mr. Chairman, it makes sure that carriers are subject to rate review standards to ensure that they are not using their government-supported positions in non-market economies like China's against their competitors by providing anti-competitive, below-cost pricing. Again, this is a working committee. We do real things here. This is a real meat and potatoes bill that strengthens the American economy and makes sure that we're getting tough on China. With that, Mr. Chairman, I'm thankful to you, the ranking member, and the rest of the committee for helping with this important effort, and I yield back.